Mrs. Thompson had been courageously battling cancer for years, but her strength was waning. Her one final wish was to see her beloved grandson, Jack, graduate. Ever since Jack's parents had tragically passed away, he had been everything to her. Despite her declining health, she held on, determined to witness the momentous occasion. Jack, understanding the importance of his grandmother's wish, promised to make her proud. And as Mrs. Thompson watched with a beaming smile, her heart swelled with pride as Jack walked across the stage. It was a bittersweet moment, filled with both joy and sorrow, as she peacefully passed away that very night, knowing that her grandson had honored her in the most beautiful way.
The last gift. Mrs. Thompson had been battling cancer for years, and her body was weak and tired. She knew her time was running out, but she had one final wish: to see her grandson Jack graduate from high school. Jack had been Mrs. Thompson's world since his parents passed away in a car accident when he was just a toddler. She had raised him on her own, working multiple jobs to provide for him and sacrificing her own dreams so he could have a better life. As Jack's graduation day approached, Mrs. Thompson's health began to decline rapidly. She was bedridden and could barely speak, but she refused to give up. She wanted to see Jack walk across that stage and receive his diploma. The day of the graduation arrived, and Jack was nervous but excited. He had promised his grandmother that he would make her proud, and he was determined to do just that. As Jack walked across the stage, he scanned the crowd for his grandmother's familiar face, and then he saw her, frail, weak, but with a smile that lit up the entire auditorium. Mrs. Thompson had mustered up every last bit of strength to attend Jack's graduation. She was surrounded by oxygen tanks and nurses, but she didn't care. She was there for her beloved grandson, and that's all that mattered. As Jack received his diploma, Mrs. Thompson's eyes shone with tears of joy and pride. She knew that she had done everything she could to give Jack a better life, and now it was time for her to let go. The next day, Mrs. Thompson passed away, surrounded by Jack and the rest of their family. But even in death, she had given Jack one final gift: the memory of his graduation day and the knowledge that she had been there to see him achieve his dreams. As Jack looked through his grandmother's old trunk, he found a letter she had written to him before she passed away. It said, "Jack, my dear grandson, I am so proud of the man you have become. Never forget where you came from. And always remember that I will be with you in spirit, cheering you on every step of the way. I love you more than words can express." Jack's eyes welled up with tears as he read the letter, but he smiled through his tears, knowing that his grandmother was still with him in his heart. This story is a reminder that love and sacrifice can transcend death itself, and that the choices we make with our loved ones can stay with us forever.